I feel like the Scorpius Rex is kind of underused and doesn't really do all that much in Camp Cretaceous. It's understandable because it's in a kid-friendly show, so it has to abide by kid-friendly rules. But I still kind of wanted more. So I'm hoping that this Hammond Collection Scorpius Rex will fill that void in my heart. So yeah, this is the Hammond Collection Scorpius Rex, and the first thought that I saw, even at the Target, I was like, wow, this thing is massive. Like, it's the size of the Allosaurus. So I'm actually not happy about that, because you were saying, oh, the bigger the better, but no, I actually prefer the figures to stay in scale, and it's just way too big, honestly. But besides the size, there's nothing really noteworthy about the box. Oh, there's one thing. It shows the Camp Cretaceous logo and the Netflix logo on the side. So I do not know why I'm surprised, but it kind of just looks cool. Other than that, yeah, we have a few product shots. Of course, you have that excerpt that all of the figures have, and yeah, the box is pretty simple. So as you can see here, I have all of my tools to unbox this guy. I have my knife, and I have my little nail scissors. My figure missed the quality control train, so it's really perfect quality control wise. But other than that, I am really just loving this figure. I feel like this wave was a hit or miss, and some figures were actually really good and some were really bad. I think that this is actually a really good figure, and I was not expecting it to be this good. So the first thing I want to do is try and put this drool. Definitely drool, 100% drool piece in. So I think you kind of just hold up, let me see. I think you kind of just pop it in there. There's no instructions, so that's a little bit annoying. But yeah, I think kind of just pop it in there, kind of like this. I have no idea. Something like this. This looks okay. I don't really like this piece. It should have been left out. And the teeth protruding so far out is probably due to this piece. So that's really annoying. So I think we should do articulation next. So for articulation, we have, of course, the jaw. No double jaw, which is a little strange. But then at the base of the head, we have a swivel, but no hinge for some reason. So only swivel. And then we have a ball joint at the base of the neck, of course. Shoulder, swivel and hinge. Ooh, that's even a little bit loose. Elbow, swivel and hinge. Wrist, swivel and hinge. And then the thigh, it's ratcheted, and it can go all the way around, I think. Then the knee is super tight for me. The knee and this second knee thing are both extremely tight. I can barely even move them. And then we have the ankle that can also swivel and hinge. At the base of the tail, we have a ball joint, and then of course have that bendy wire. The paint on this figure is pretty basic, but honestly, I can't really blame them because the Scorpius has a pretty basic color scheme. So besides the color of the plastic, we have the tannish for the underside. We have the red for the inside of the mouth. We have this yellow for the teeth. That's just molded. And then we have this light grayish for the warts or whatever they're called. And unfortunately, the claws are not painted at all. For the sculpt, I think it's almost perfect. The two big things is the head sculpt looks a little bit off. There's nothing I can really pinpoint, but I don't know why. The head looks off. The bottom teeth protrude way too far out the body, and that's of course to blame for this saliva piece. Oh, and third thing is way too big. It might not look big on my desk, but here it is next to the Hammond Collection Baryonyx, and that should put it, to scale. Now, the last thing I want to talk about was accessories, and I think on this figure, it's kind of bad. So we have this saliva piece, which I honestly dislike, not as the piece, but because of what it does to the bottom jaw. And then we have these swappable hands, which it's definitely better than the Indominus, because it's actually a little bit different, but I just kind of feel like they're unneeded. I would rather have a pair of flat hands for quadrupedal poses instead of more open hands, but So one more thing before we go, let's do a few size comparisons so you can really see how oversized it is. So here it is next to the Hammond Collection Rebirth Dilophosaurus. Here it is next to the Hammond Collection Indominus Rex. And here it is next to the Hammond Collection Allosaurus. Overall, I feel like this figure is extremely underrated. It has a few flaws, sure, but it definitely does a lot better, a lot more good than it does bad. It's, in my opinion, much better than the Indominus. And yeah, it's just like really, really good. So thank you for watching, of course. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.